Balancing project constraints, time, cost, and scope. Title: Balancing project constraints, time, cost, and scope. Introduction. In the realm of project management, success hinges on effectively managing three core constraints: time, cost, and scope. These constraints are interconnected and play a crucial role in determining project outcomes. Balancing them is a delicate art that requires careful planning, resource allocation, and decision-making. This article will explore the significance of each constraint and provide insights into how to strike a balance among them. Understanding time constraints. Time is often seen as the most critical constraint in project management. It refers to the deadlines and milestones that must be met in order to achieve project objectives. Time management involves adding realistic and achievable schedules, estimating task durations, and prioritizing activities. Failure to meet time constraints can lead to delays, cost overruns, and dissatisfied stakeholders. To effectively manage time constraints, project managers should employ tools such as project planning software, critical path analysis, and frequent progress tracking. The significance of cost constraints. Cost constraints refer to the financial resources allocated to a project. Balancing the budget is crucial to ensure that expenses remain within the available resources. Overspending can lead to cost overruns, budget constraints, and, potentially, project failure. On the other hand, underutilizing the budget may result in missed opportunities or compromises in project quality. Managing cost constraints requires accurate cost estimation, monitoring expenditures, and implementing cost control mechanisms. By conducting comprehensive cost analyses, engaging in competitive bidding processes, and regularly reviewing project budgets, organizations can optimize their financial resources. Additionally, effective stakeholder communication is important to align cost expectations and prevent any surprises that may arise due to budgetary changes. The complexity of scope constraints. Scope constraints define the boundaries and deliverables of a project. They encompass the features, functions, and objectives that the project aims to achieve. Scope management involves clarifying project requirements, defining deliverables, and managing changes to ensure the project remains on track. Failure to properly manage scope can result in scope creep, where the project expands beyond its initial boundaries, causing schedule and budget issues. To manage scope constraints effectively, project managers should prioritize stakeholder involvement from the onset. By engaging stakeholders in the requirements gathering process and developing a comprehensive scope statement, potential misunderstandings can be minimized. Regularly reviewing and revising the scope is necessary, employing change request mechanisms, and implementing effective GE control procedures are essential to maintaining project focus. Striking a balance. Balancing time, cost, and scope constraints is a fine balancing act that requires thorough planning, proactive management, and constant monitoring. Here are some key strategies to achieve this balance. 1. Establish clear priorities. Clearly define project priorities based on stakeholder needs and expectations. This will serve as a guiding principle in decision-making processes throughout the project. T life cycle. 2. Involve stakeholders in decision making. Regularly consult with stakeholders to gain their insights, clarify expectations, and manage potential conflicts. Establishing open lines of communication fosters collaborative decision making and ensures that all constraints are considered. 3. Conduct risk management. Identify potential risks that could impact time, cost, or scope and develop contingency plans accordingly. By addressing risks early on, project teams are better equipped to handle unforeseen challenges. 4. Apply agile techniques. Agile project management methodologies emphasize flexibility and iterative approach. They allow for continuous reassessment and adjustments to accommodate changing project needs, ensuring that all constraints are appropriately managed. 5. Utilize project management software. Leverage project management software to streamline planning, scheduling, and monitoring processes. These tools can help track progress, manage dependencies, and facilitate the decision-making process. Achieving a balance among the time, cost, and scope constraints is a crucial aspect of effective project management. By understanding the significance of each constraint and implementing relevant SDR strategies, project managers can increase the chances of project success. Time constraints play a pivotal role in project management as they determine the project's deadlines and milestones. Managing time effectively involves setting realistic schedules, estimating task due rations, and prioritizing activities. Project managers should utilize project planning software, critical path analysis, and progress tracking to maintain control over project timelines and address delays promptly. Cost constraints refer to the financial resources allocated to a project. Balancing the budget is essential to prevent cost overruns or compromising project quality. Accurate cost estimation, monitor expenditures, and implementing cost control mechanisms are vital in managing cost constraints. Organizations should conduct comprehensive cost analyses, engage in competitive bidding processes, and regularly review project budgets. Effective stakeholder communication is also crucial to align cost expectations and prevent surprises arising from budgetary changes. Scope constraints define the boundaries and deliverables of a project, encompassing its features, functions, and objectives. Proper scope management involves clarifying requirements, defining deliverables, and managing changes to avoid scope creep. Project managers should prioritize stakeholder involvement, develop a comprehensive